Hi everybody, happy Sunday. I am just getting my desk a little bit organized. I wanted to add some essential oils and we can definitely get into tonight's video. Hi Judy, how are you? We have 10 people watching. Hi Steph, how are you? I'm not sure what oil I want to use, but you know what? I'm going to pick that one. Hi. Mary Love, what are you doing here? How come you're not at church? Hi Nancy, hi Lifted Up Living. What is everybody up to? All right, I am just putting together my essential oils and then I want to print something out. Okay, so next Sunday, I do believe, we're going to confirm it right now. April, will you be joining me next Sunday, even though it is Memorial Day weekend? I do believe my next week's guest will be April. I think so. I do. Hi, Anne-Marie. How are you? I was just trying to fix up my desk just a little, get it organized. Hi, Miss Lisa. Hi, Kimberly. I hope I say your name right. Ooh, is it Juanizia Makerson? I do believe it was you. Did you just fall in love with the Pooh book? I think you were the first one to purchase it. I think that's the message you left me. Hi, Sheila. I wanted to print a couple of things. I wish I would have gotten them done. Did you all see the prop money that Budget with Mama Bear created? I'm wondering if you guys did. Hi, Mary Love. Okay, and then we got to talk about the hop. Did you all watch Maris, which is Marie? I wish I could say it with the rolling R like she does. I can actually listen to her, and it's so funny. I'm going to say talk, right? In the New York accent. But when you listen to her, it's like, I don't know. It feels like heaven. It really does. Hi, Janet. Hi, Marsha. So before we get into it, I'm just going to print out the prop money. Now, I don't know if everybody got to see it. Oh, we have a little man in the house. I'm sorry. He just barged into my office, the little cat. All right, I got 2 printing. I think there's got to be 6. Good evening, everyone. I don't want to miss any of the comments. It's so hard doing multitasking. It is. And to keep things going. So we had a lot of great things happening this week. And I really do. I want to print them. In fact, I'm printing them on copy paper right now because that was what was in my machine, which is fine because sometimes I like the feel of prop money that's made in copy paper versus cardstock because it almost feels like money. Do you guys do the same thing sometimes? All right, so that was one. Okay, they come in different denominations. So right now I'm printing out the 50. And I'm going to print out the 75 and the 100, just so you guys can all see it. Hi, Jess. Ah, Mr. Jason is here. Hello, Jason. I actually, did everybody watch today's video or did they get to see it? At the end of today's video, I kind of vlogged towards the end of it. And I happen to be on it's a scenic road up here. And it literally, at the end of that route, it has the intersection. It's the 3 corners of New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. So if you were beginning on the road that I was on today, you can actually stand on a spot and be in all 3 states. And I was on that road today, and it's such a beautiful road to be on. And I was actually looking for bald eagles. Last week, the week before Mother's Day, we were on that road, and I was driving, and I had my entire family in the car. And the eagle, so here we are driving down the road, and the eagle is flying down the Delaware. And out of the corner of my eye, I see it. But when I drive, I'm that driver where I won't kind of look to the side, because I have to be responsible for everybody in my car. And I had my husband, my sister, and my 2 boys. So I don't sway. So I knew it was there, but I saw it for a quick second, but I couldn't look for it. So today I wanted to stop and look for it, but there were no eagles today. But the river looked amazing, truly looked amazing. Okay. Stephanie, are you still on here, or can someone that is, see, I'm not on YouTube, I'm on StreamYard, so I can't link. I could link, right? Can someone link the placeholder money from Budget with Mama Bears? Actually, I gotta make you a moderator. That means I have to get into YouTube. Unless somebody else is allowed to make her a moderator. Steph should be definitely a moderator. So we got 50s, 75s, and I'm gonna print out the 100. I want to link the Etsy shop. I want to link the link to these so that they can actually get to it quicker. Hi, Oma. How are you? Tara, are you getting ready for Disney? Is Little T with you? I'm actually going into YouTube right now. Let's see if I can get there and multitask at the same time. Super excited about the upcoming weeks. And I really do want to talk about resets. And I know that I have been mentioning it a lot in the videos this week, and the feedback from so many of you blows my mind. Blows it. Like we're definitely, do we have 4 pop monies? 25? We have 25. Oh, the new 25s. Oh, we got 4. All right. Okay, so let me tell you a little story. When we got back from the ride today, I sat down to finalize that video. And then Vinny and I took the cover off of the pool today, because John was, the lawnmower was literally kicking John's butt. But I'm going to put that in the next video. Can I just show you? Can you all see? And I'm going to use the term, the East River. And if you're a New York person, you're going to know what I'm referencing. See, growing up in Queens, the East River was a very dark and dingy waterway. And every year when we open our pool, it's usually looking like the East River. And today was no different. So Vinny and I got the cover off. John is actually outside vacuuming it. So hopefully within 24 to 48 hours, the pool will start to be green. But you know what else? I'm going to go off a little bit. I was connecting all the hoses. I have a lot of hoses because I have an outdoor sink and so on and so forth. I hate when you connect the hose to a spigot and it leaks. So I went on Amazon and I wanted the quick connects. Does anybody here use the quick connects so that there's no leaking? It's definitely coming into my backyard this year. That and new hoses, because all my hoses are getting weathered by sun and they're getting very weak. All right, I am working it. So we got 50, 75, and 100. And then I want to go to the 25 because she revamped the 25. So when you go to Budget with Mama Bear's Etsy shop, she revamped the 25. Even though it's free right now, it's now revamped with her image on it with me. And it's like, it's still free. We just included it in this bundle. And I'm on the last one. Look at how stinking cute these are. I am super excited. I can't get to all the comments. Oh, Wendy, you okay? Hi, Wendy. How are you? Hi, Tina. Hi, Linda. If anybody else came in, hi, Michelle, Amy, Kim. I'm gonna get to the comments in a second, but Wendy, your comment made me giggle. Like it was so cute, and now you're super excited. And I think that for the last couple of months, you have been one of many that were asking, and I knew you guys loved the poo. And when we talk about this book, truth be told, this book has been in my brain. No joke, no fibbing, no, not even an ounce of embellishment, has been in my brain for about a year, and it finally came out of my brain. Happy birthday to Kendra, 16. All right, I'm going to get to that link right now. Let's see if I can get to it. Oh, I was going into, let's go to budget with there. Okay. And here she is. So let me go to her page, and I'm going to get you guys the link. I found it. Okay. Edit, copy. And here's the link to Budget with Mama Bear's Etsy shop. If you guys can go over and show her some love, that would be truly amazing. Be a part of the hop. And these are the last two. Now, Steph, if I still have Steph here with me, there is a minute boo-boo on the free 25. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to link, she's going to correct this, and then we're going to have to link it under our videos just so that we can fix that. Because Maris, Way of Life today, she pointed it out, and I was just like, okay, when I see Steph, I'm going to talk to her about this. Oh, okay, thank you, Jessica. All right, let me send Mary Love. I'm multitasking. I am doing it. Let me grab Mary Love, and let me just grab the invite link. And then I want to make Steph a moderator. All right, that's done. Whenever you get it. And there's so much to do. It's so funny. All right, let's go straight over to YouTube, because I really want to get into savings and budgeting tonight. So want to get into it. I want to watch that. Here we go. Reset. Ooh. All right, so let me find Budget with Mama. Is she still on here? Does anybody know? Because I don't see any of her comments. I don't know if she's still on here. I'll wait for her to. Hi, Fiona. How are you? Budget with Mama Bear. We're gonna make her a moderator. Management stand-up. Okay, she's okay. We just created it. All right. So, like I was saying, the new book. I think this is going to be endless. Again, another endless book. Steph, I just made you a moderator. This is going to be another endless type of a book. But let me tell you something. If you love poo, grab it. But this is my thought. I think the next one's going to be, I think it's going to be Monsters, Inc. I need Sully and Mike to be a part of that, or maybe Woody. But my goal is, just like the Viewmasters have a theme, I think the books need to be a theme. I think we're good. We're all caught up. Here comes Mary. And so I just wanted to show you guys real quick. So there's $25 pages for the budgeting and saving hop, right? For all the different envelopes. And then there's 50. Oh, what did I just do? I did 100. All right, so we got 25s, 75s. And so we got 25s. How cute are these? And we have the 100s, the 75s, and the 50s. And honestly, the 50 placeholder is going to be coming soon. It really is. We're almost up to the 50 mark on a couple of the envelopes. I'm not going to tell you which one because it's really important to go over to Maris Way of Life. Now, let me add her to the stage. Hello, Miss Mary.
Hey, everybody.
How are you?
Why, if I was any better, I couldn't stand myself.
I think I have a little bit of a back on you.
I don't have any volume up on my computer, just on my
Okay, maybe it's
phone.
on my end. Okay. No, there's just a little bit of a background noise. Okay. I think let me just see something. Anne Marie, hold on tight. We're gonna get to a lot of them. And they're gonna be great ways to save money.
Miss Joanna, thank you so much.
Stephanie, let me show you what the boo-boo is. Okay, it's on the $25 placeholder. Do you see under the hands? It says budget with Mama Bear.
Hang
So
on, I lost it.
we'll check it. We'll check it in the program. All right. So wait. Now listen. I talked about this today on my video, right? And if you have you asked for it, you have to go over to my new email address for that only. And the first person to message me was Budget with Mama Bear. She listens to the rules because she could have text messaged me, she could have called me, but she knew to write it down in there so that I can see it. Now, the email address is what is it? Ask Donna for it. There you go, Lisa. Ask Donna for it. And honestly, that email address is only for you asked for it, right? And I kind of put that in today's video. Can I tell you how many emails came through that were not you asked for it?
155 million.
Oh my gosh. I opened up that email browser and I looked and I was just like, oh, no way. Come on. I am trying to stay so organized and so focused that's not fair. That's not fair. You are a rule follower. You are. I know you are. Can we talk? I don't know if Maris is here, but I know she watches the rerun. Did you all get to see her video today? Did you see the hot video?
Yep.
She's a teacher also. She is a teacher. And when you watch that video, I was hanging on her every word, even though I knew how to do the hop. And I loved her visuals and the fact that she was able to explain everything to perfection. Oh my God. And her nails? How do girls work with those nails? They're gorgeous. But Mary's got nails.
I did.
But how does she do this? I'm like, could you imagine let's laugh for a second. Could you imagine seeing me screw the hoses together onto the spigot with those type of nails? That ain't happening.
No. You could hurt somebody with those nails.
Oh, but they're so pretty.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay,
I do have my window up in the bedroom. Is the wind and the birds too noisy for y'all? Because if so, I will shut my window.
The birds sound amazing. Let them talk. Okay.
Okay. That's probably the background noise that you were hearing a while ago.
Do I have any challenges and trackers for paying off credit card debt? We do have credit card trackers. There are no challenges, but there is sinking fund envelopes for that. So basically, any savings challenge can be deemed for a specific save. Give me 1 second.
Y'all see what I'm working on? She did such a good job on these. This is her new book.
I think Wendy is also putting it together. But what I was trying to say is it Musaka? Are you new to saving and budgeting? And not being nosy. I just wanted to know, like, how can I assist you in becoming more with the tools that we have? Don't rush, Steph. We'll get it done. Now, I talked a lot about this week, and I really want to pick everybody's brain, right? Reset. I'm finding this, and I know that you guys can't see me. Ooh, sorry. Let's zoom in. Reset. I'm finding the need for this for myself. Do I have anybody? We got 122 here tonight. Is there anyone feeling the same way midway through the year? We're at the halfway point. We're coming on the halfway point. I'm just kind of curious, how is everybody feeling about their savings and budgeting?
I'm personally happy with the way it's going, but I'd like to see some, maybe not large amount challenges, but what's the word I'm looking for?
You want a little bit more of an instant gratification.
Well, that too, but something just different than what I've been doing. I don't know if everybody else feels like that, but sometimes you just got to have a change.
But when I think about resets, it's not always about change. I think it's important to reanalyze your debt, your goals. Goals. That is a huge word I want to address. I think it's important to look at them, touch them, make them tangible, reevaluate them. We looked at them, say, in January, right?
Right.
And some of us might have, gone off course. Some of us might have stayed on course. Everybody's course is different. But I think it's important for us to take a step back, look at our goals, and I think that's what I'm actually calling a reset. Let's reset ourselves. Let's look at everything, and let's finalize some challenges between now and July 1st. Like, let's not bring anything else in play. Let's finalize everything. Let's get as far into these challenges that we have, and then let's look at what's coming, and then let's start fresh in July 1st. So
Christina says, evening, ladies. I definitely feel the need for a rest starting July 1st also. And June 30th is my birthday, so perfect time to reset and start again.
I think it's important. All right. So how can, are you looking to finalize some of your challenges? Because I think I did this subconsciously in November of last year. I really do. I think that it hit me. I started to finalize everything, and I started new in January. But I was using January 1st as the pivot point because it was the new year. Doesn't everybody do, like, okay, I'm going to start working out on January 1st. I'm going to eat healthier on January 1st. So I feel like no matter what, January 1st was like, okay, we're going to do this. But now it's not January 1st. It's July 1st.
Right.
Let's reorganize.
Christmas in July is my reset, a gear shift for holiday focus.
Okay, I like that. And you know what? I also like the fact that Donna, have you read or heard about the book, The 12-Week Year? It has really helped me reset in every 12 weeks. No, but I'm going to look for that right now. 12-week year? Okay, if I don't type the 12-week year. See, let's write that down. 12-week year. 12-week year. It's a book, huh?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna look into that tonight, April. I really am. It's a great book. And there's workshops. All right. I will definitely look into this. Okay, so let's read some of the comments because I want it to be a group conversation.
Tara McDermott says, Linda, yes. Why am I resetting in August? I've been so focused on Disney that now that I met that goal, want to prioritize other goals I have.
Okay, well that makes sense. You had a goal that you were accommodating for, right? So once that's done, I can understand the reset for Tara. Lisa, you're doing Christmas in July to focus on and finish Christmas savings and other high priority goals.
Right.
Let's ask one question. One question. What is one of your high priority goals? If I had to say for me, every year it's the the emergency fund. That's a major player. But does anybody else have a different high priority goal?
I would like at some point to be able to do the 100 envelope challenge the way it was intended to be done.
Okay. You've done that. You've put your own twist on it a few times, right?
Right. I've done the dime challenge with it twice now, but I want to be able to do it just one time the way it was actually intended to be done.
Okay, so here's a suggestion for you. How about this? You know how to do. You have gotten from 1 through 25 with the Advent, right?
Right.
Okay. So if you could get through 1 through 25, and you've done the 24 challenge, the 2024 challenge. Okay. So this is what I would do. I would do the 1 through 25 because that is achievable for you, right? But then for I'm so excited for you because I can envision you doing this. Your envelope at the end of the month. Why can't you take 100 or 150 out of that envelope and put it towards it?
That's a good idea. I didn't think about that.
Why can't you? Why can't your save to sync folder be part of this? So you can do 1 through 25 with all your minis, all your smalls, all your everyday stuff on your own, right? And then use those other challenges to feed 26 to say 50. And then do 50 to 100 to use your save to sync folder.
That sounds like a good idea. You got a good plan going there.
It's a stepping stone. It is so and if you were to do that, I think I would personally be dancing in the streets.
I'd pay to see that.
Because that would be so amazing. And I know you have it in you to do that. And I think the way I broke it down, I think so many people can do that.
Right. I think I'll start that this month at the end of the month when I do my envelope count.
Tina, I think she's thinking that she wants to do each envelope, like she wants to come up with that $5,050 total.
Right.
Right. I think she wants the goal.
Miss Baker, I'm originally from Arkansas, um, back up there in them woods, but I've been in Oklahoma for 36 years.
Charlie, keep going, Charlie. I know that you have it and you're going to start saving, and so many great things are going to happen for you and Michelle, right? I think it's Michelle. I'm trying to get everybody's name into hand. I think Michelle is here, right? See, I've gotten to the point now where, and I talk about this, and I don't mean to reiterate, but jokingly, I said this in my video today. I don't know if I left it in my video because I edited my video today because I was saying things I probably shouldn't have said in my video. So I edited today's video. But Mary Love and I were talking yesterday, and she literally said, I put it in today's video. It was the First Wives Club. Am I correct?
Yes, ma'am. That's a wonderful movie. It's got a good story behind it.
But the fact that you said that I think better when I talk.
Yep. When you talk out loud, you're like Goldie Hawn when she's on that treadmill. When you talk out loud, it's like the ideas just roll off your tongue, one right after the other. Because I think sometimes when we talk out loud, it makes more sense.
Yes. Or when you hear it, you go, no, that's not really good. And then you take it back and then yeah.
But you should watch that First Wives Club. It's a very good movie. Diane Keaton, Bette Midler, and Goldie Hawn.
Pat Steele, I love that idea. Great idea. All right, I'm gonna have to watch that movie. After I'm done with Marvel, I watched the Avengers. I'm actually at the end of the Avengers right now. And honestly, you know what I want to do? And I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to watch all the series now. But come November, I think I want to sit down and watch it again. But I want to write down, this is how crazy I am when it comes to like movies I absolutely love. I want to write down the one-liners. And the one-liners that make me laugh and happy and smile in Marvel, I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to write them down. And here's a little insight. The Guardians of the Galaxy. I can watch that movie over and over again, but there are lines in that movie that I literally had to write down because I think it's hysterical, where he calls Rocket Ranger Rick, and you're an imbecile, instead of saying you're an imbecile. Oh my God. Speaking of how to say words, I'm going off again.
Say radiator.
Say that again.
Say radiator.
Radiator.
I love it.
Do you all say it my way or do you say it her way? Hashtag Mary, hashtag Donna. It's a radiator. Radiator.
I've never heard anybody call it a radiator. I've always called it a radiator.
Tomato, tomato, potato.
Mary's in the lead.
No way. Are you all Southern girls?
Look at that. I smoked you.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
see, Jim Brown even pronounced it out.
Oh my God, Evelyn's got my back. Oh, this is hysterical. Okay, wait a second. Who said they're from New York? Amy, are you upstate New York or are you New York City? I have to ask. I think you're upstate New York. So that would go with everybody else. See, if you're from like I said to John, I think they think I said radiator. Too funny.
Amy Mitchell says, how do you say Radiator Springs?
I would say, I don't know.
Yes, you do.
Radiator Springs, whatever. From Jersey, Evelyn. Uh, you know what? Those big metal cast iron radiators. I don't know.
Donna, Tara McDermott says Little T wants to know what you want from Disney.
What I want from Disney is for Disney to make your vacation as magical as it can be. This girl right here does not want you to think about her at all. I want you two to think about one another and have the most magicalest time ever. That's what Donna wants. Donna wants photographs and the biggest smile. That's all Donna wants.
Miss Fiona says, it's okay, Donna. Pronunciation varies. Go south.
Radiator
I
Springs.
love it.
Okay. Radiator. Okay. I'm still see it.
Oh, Jessie Bird. It took me a minute when she said radiator. Then I got tickled. But I love listening to Donna.
Okay, that was truly it made my week. It did. I know I talk instead of saying talk. I talk. I put a W in there. I coffee. Hey, how you doing? It's so funny. Can I tell you this? Since we're all joking on me, if I'm talking to Mary Love, and her husband's home, he wants to talk to me.
Yep.
Because he just wants to listen. He thinks I'm so gangster.
He loves that New York accent.
Talk.
Absolutely loves it.
And
tomato.
Right. You know what I'm talking about.
You're right.
Oh my gosh.
I'll share a little story with you. When I was 13, my mom and dad and me went to California to visit our relatives out there. And my aunt Lucille, for the first week that we were there for 2. The first week that we were there, my Aunt Lucille, every time I turned around, she was asking me some of the silliest questions. And I finally asked her one day, I said, Aunt Lucille, why are you asking me all these questions for anyway? And she looked at me and she said, because I think you got the cutest accent I ever heard. I want you to know, I thought that woman was making fun of me. And for the next week, I didn't talk to nobody.
Aww.
Yeah, I thought she was making fun of me. She wasn't. But as a kid, that's where your brain goes. And
Maybe I would just bring up
week,
that accent a little bit more.
Not me. I didn't talk to nobody else the rest of the time we were there.
Kate, what book are you referring to?
Donna,
can you purchase the front page of this
your Salem book?
Yeah, I guess I could put that in the shop. The one that doesn't have my picture on it, of course. Yeah, we could do individual pages. I could put them up as individuals. Just got to give me a few days. And then I literally sat on my seat listening to Maris, and I'm probably saying her name totally wrong. I mean, but I put the S at the end. And I think is it just Marie? And so anyways, you can tell she's a teacher, and she talks so nicely, and she's, love. I always said this, that I had girlfriends that were teachers or nursery school teachers, pre-K teachers, and I always want to be just like them. But my background is no, let's get this done. And I got that, where sometimes I wish I didn't have that. And she actually said in her video today, she's like, Donna, straightforward. She's going to tell you what to do. And I was just like, okay, maybe instead of resetting, maybe I should reanalyze.
Oh, they had me analyzed. It wasn't good. Oh, good Lord, help me, Jesus.
you know what? I give people credit that teach the littles, because they have to be as sweet as pie, and
Absolutely. That
it's just
that
amazing.
takes that takes a compassionate heart to be able to teach youngsters, because most of them don't want to sit still. They don't want to be quiet. It's hard to get their attention. But someone like her, you can tell she knows how to talk to them.
I'm
Thank you,
actually.
Donna. Okay. Terry says, thank you, Donna. I want it for my Halloween binder.
Oh, that's smart. That's okay. That would make sense. I
Hey,
really
Ritter's
do.
on a budget.
I really want
Um,
to be organized. Now we do
right.
have we are getting ready for June's hop. We do have a lineup, and I will be making. I'm trying to see who's in there. We do have some people in the June hop. I'm actually looking for my notebook. All right.
I love the way you did that calendar with everybody's names on them.
Oh, I think so too. All right,
That is
because we
such a
had a
smart
couple of
idea.
people ask for something in here, I will take
Right.
it. And it was the Salem. I'm going to make the Salem book individual pages.
Donna, Amy wants to know, where did you get that binder that your Salem challenge is in?
Okay, calendar. Okay, I could give you the link. And you guys want the calendar to be individual.
No, she was wanting to know where you got the binder
No, I
that your
understand that.
Salem challenge is
I
in.
know that. I was just taking
Okay.
notes.
Okay.
All right, so
Sorry.
these here, I actually was talking about these. Let me get the rest of them. These came as a 3-pack. Now, I ordered them on Amazon because, and you can't buy you can't just buy all brown or all black or all clear. And I was okay with that when I ordered them, and I'll give you the link. I don't think that they were expensive, but sometimes I guess little things frustrate everybody differently, right? So I was talking about this in one of the videos. Kind of fell in love with them because they're squared. You see how they're squared, like a real notebook, where these
Right.
are round. This would never work with the A through L or the M through Z. This would get overly stuffed to the point where
Right.
you couldn't close it. Where these actually
Right.
have closure, so they're going to work
Right.
differently. But I did fall in love with it for this one, and I do have. I did have a thought process on how I would keep this shut, and honestly, thought I have just say a black hair tie right here, just like that. This is just one of my hair ties. So as it gets chunkier, it would actually be a decent closure for this. So let me grab
Right.
the link for you all, and because I do like them. And as long as you can, if you had a theme for it, such as the Salem book, I just tape that on the front and it still work. Like, you know what I mean? Where these binders, it's perfect because you see right through them. But I kind of like both of these right now. I don't love the A7s. I really don't like A7s. All right, so let me go to my orders. Go ahead.
Budget with Mama Bear said that if you need her in June, she can do it.
Yes, I am going to be reaching out to originals, people that have already done it. I want them back. So, let me give you guys this link, and then we'll move on to the hop. Okay, 3 were $11.66, but there's a 10% coupon. So 10% off of 11 is like $1 and change. Okay, so they're $10 for 3. So that makes these cheaper. These are actually way cheaper than these. All right, let me give you that link. All right. Here's the link to the binder link. Let's do binder link.
Hey, Maris, you did awesome today for the hop. She just
Is she
came in.
here?
Yes, she just came in.
I know that she gets busy on Sunday nights. Is she
Right.
is she
Yeah, she's
live? Is
here.
it my sweet friend? My sweet friend, you did and to type this is one thing, but to hear me say it, I think it has so much more to it. I want to tell you how much I love you. I want to tell you how much I loved your visual aid in this because you did it in such a spectacular way that if somebody was not hopping along since February, you broke it down for them and let them know how they can begin, whether they. I just want to tell you, I was beaming when I watched it. And I love the fact that you keep the conversation going. You're just not jumping in, you're not just doing your savings challenges, you're holding a conversation. And let me tell you, you blew me away today. And I just want to say thank you.
Okay, what happened with Andra? Everybody's congratulating her. What did I miss?
Did she do her was today her is she here?
She
Was
must be because
her
everybody's congratulating her.
today's Maris's birthday, so happy birthday, my sweet Maris. And Andra, I do believe she had her marathon. Wasn't today her
She hit a
marathon?
she hit 1,000 subscribers.
Oh, she hit her 1K today?
Yeah,
Oh,
congratulations.
when is your marathon? When is her marathon? And where is she? Okay,
I
we just
haven't
hopped.
seen her comment. She ran a race to she ran a race to hit 1K. That's what Mary Baker says.
Oh my
Um,
gosh, she did. And let me add this. Can someone link her? Can someone link Andra's channel, please? One of my girls, can you link it? This way everybody has it. Now, oh, you know what's funny is I usually pop in and look to see whether or not she got it. And I think she was like 20 away and then she was 18 away. And I did not look today. Happy birthday, Musoka. Happy birthday to everybody's birthday that's coming up. Oh, what an amazing. It's so amazing when you meet those milestones here on YouTube.
well, there was a few people had birthdays this month, didn't they?
Hi, Linda from Long Island. What don't you know about the hop? What am I missing? I want to make sure I catch everybody's. Okay, the hop. Even Mary, you don't know about the hop either? Okay. Please go check out Maris's video. Someone link today's hop video for me. Go check out that video because she explains it so amazingly. And I think that these binders are going to become not for big challenges, but this would be also great if you printed. Where's that? Okay, if you printed this and was not using this as a savings challenge, this would be perfect inside of this binder as a small planner for yourself. So you can mark your stuff here and then write your stuff over here. Now, this is another thing I was asked. Somebody wants this, but they don't want anything on the left side. They want the left side to be blank. So that's going to be up and coming this week also. So we're going to have one that has themes on it, and then we're going to have one that's totally blank. And then once you get this, you've got a planner for the rest of your life. You really do.
Emerson Nicholas said that their birthday is Tuesday.
Oh, happy birthday. And when you do, if you guys get this and you buy them, please leave me a comment under one of the videos. I'd love to know what you think of it, because I just, it's a book to me. It really is a book, where these are book types, but I don't know, this is, it's thicker, it's heavier. I'm loving it. Okay. We had 3 books this week, didn't we? Or 3 books within a 7-day. Oh, no, I forgot about the cruise. Let's talk about the cruise. Holy moly. We had the cruise this week. We had 4 books in a matter of a week and a half, I think. Do we have anyone interested in the cruise? Just to see, because we've got 132 people in here. Is there any real interest in this? I'm kind of curious. I know, Lisa, you are. Lisa, I know Rena will be there. And then I said to John, I would hope that my family goes. Like, I would hope that TJ and the kids would go and everything like that. So, okay, so we definitely have people for the cruise. Now, we were talking, right? Lisa, you can type in whatever would work. We were talking either fall 2025 or spring 2026, which gives us so many months of saving for it.
Now, when are you planning to take this cruise?
Fall of 2025 or spring of 2026.
Emerson says interested, but depends on my health as I am chronically ill. I'm so sorry.
We do have a travel agent that we are speaking with, but we're just trying to get, no, it will be Disney. It will be a Disney cruise on board a Disney ship, leaving out of Florida. So if you're not in the Florida area, such as like myself, I'd be coming from the Northeast, I would have to have a plane. And that's why within this book, there is travel in here. So saying that those would be the specifics to this cruise.
Okay, is someone else doing one in the spring of 2026?
No, I think people are talking about they'd rather do the 2026 so it gives them enough time to save. I think that's what they're talking
about. Okay.
Right, because it's either fall of 25, which gives us a year and a half to save for. But if we do spring of 26, it gives us 2 years of savings.
Melissa Eklund says fall is hurricane season.
Oh, that doesn't scare me. Hurricane season starts in April, doesn't it? May? I think it goes all the way through. So you guys are liking the 2026 idea. Okay. That probably is going to be a little bit more money, but that gives you a little bit more time to save for it. All right. I like that idea. Then we're going to shoot for 26. Lisa, are you good with that? So pricing as of now, they're not booking that far out. So when we were kind of thinking about it, it was about $2,000 per person, not including your airfares. Nims, you emailed me, didn't you? Did you email me? Somebody emailed. Nims, did you? I think you emailed me. Okay. No, you can request things. Okay. I was talking about this in my video today. You guys can request anything that you want, right? You can ask me for it. Ask away. Whether or not I am capable of doing that depends on how savvy I am in what you're asking, and if I am creative enough to channel what you're asking me. I was explaining in my video today, and I edited it so much, so I'm not even sure what made it into my video. I don't use AI. I don't use AI at all. Like when you look at this, I literally bring in a rectangle. I color that blue. I bring in a swirly line. I color that white, or I color it in gray. And then I bring in a shape that I think would look like a ship. And then I add all these portholes. And then I add this, and I start. So I start with a bottom layer and I build up. So that's just this page. So when you ask me for something, I've got to be savvy in it, and I've got to feel it. That's why some things that you ask for take a little longer to get. And I hope that you all understand that. And I can't reply to every one of the emails. I can't. So if you're looking for a reply, I don't know, and I'm going to apologize in advance. You might not get a reply from me, but I will take your request and I will see what I can. But I can't guarantee it the next day, the next week. If Mary says to me, I want something Tigger, and I'm in Tigger mode, but Lisa asked me for something Mickey, and Lisa might have asked first. I should get Mickey done, but I'm not in Mickey mode. I've got Tigger on the brain. That comes out of me first. And I'm not playing favorites. It's a matter of what I feel. Because honestly, this is art to me. This is 100% art. So you can ask for anything, but you got to ask on that email address only. I have to stick to my guns on that.
Michelle wants to know what cruise line you're using, Dream or Magic?
I don't know yet until you can start making reservations, which I think is like a year out. So we couldn't even, all I'm telling you is this: start saving. Start saving, because it's giving us 2 years, but we can't start planning yet. Pay it ends November 30th. What pay it ends November 30th? Lee. Thank you, Mary.
Budget with Mama. Yeah, Budget with Mama Bear says, I'm going to show in my Friday video how I added pages using her blanks for other things I know I need.
Oh, that's awesome. Love it.
Yeah.
Pat, not pay. Okay, got you. Hurricane season ends November 30th. But that means nothing. I mean, Mother Nature is Mother Nature. I mean, it happens. Things happen. I mean, hence why even in this book, I think did I put it in this one? I did. Because even if you're planning a vacation, something else comes up. Miss Khadijah, I did get your message, and I will take note of it, and you will see it. Yes, I promise.
Charlie says, Donna, what about our village hoodies for the trips?
Yes, ma'am. As we get closer, we will depending on what time of year it is, we will definitely come up with a icon, something that we will stand out from everyone else on this cruise. And here's the other thing. We booked a cruise. We go with our town, and we were heading to Bermuda, and a hurricane came into play. And what they did was they routed us around the hurricane. They literally sent us off course. So I'm not that, like I said, that been there, done that. It doesn't bother me. And you can look things up. I mean, but I kind of like the idea of April. I do. I have, but like I said, it might cost a little bit more money. And listen, it's only money, and we've got 2 years to save on it. But the other thing is this: if you go in November, the fall, not only do you catch the end of Halloween, but you get both Halloween and Christmas. So you get 2 holidays in one trip. So I'm torn. I would love to be on a Disney cruise for Christmas decorations. I would.
There was a question asked on the hop as to when it's going to end, either in December or next year.
Okay, so let's talk about that for a second. I'm okay with ending the hop on the 8th, right? We're going to end it on the 8th because that's a Sunday night, and that would be the last day of savings. And to follow me, we piggyback things, right? So after May, we're going to start our dollar a day. So we're starting $1 a day in June, which is great, right? We're in the middle of a hop, so we've got two things going. I want to keep something in motion at all times. So we've got this, it ends in December. Then we still have this going. So let's reset for January and come up with something for January so that when this ends in May, we've got whatever we started in January in play. What do you all think? And if we finish this on the 8th, you have a little bit of extra money for if you have a gift to give for your holidays, to pay for debt or not have debt because of this envelope, self-care, because after putting together a holiday, you need a little bit of this, and then just in case, and then oh poop.
Amy Mitchell says, what about when Savings 101 ends?
In fact, let's grab that binder. Does everybody have their binder ready?
I think I'm behind on that one.
Okay, thank you. Who brought up 101? Why do I always got to get reminded? I never forget to put money in it, but I always forget to bring it out. Ooh, Lisa, I thought you were using the 101 for something different. But we can use 101 to kick off our cruise. What a great idea. All right. So today is the 19th. We said we were bringing $15 today. So here's my 15. You color in whatever works for you. We don't have to be the same. And honestly,
how much do you have in this one?
If you can't bring 15, just keep saving with us. It's so okay. I'm gonna do the 10 and the 5 again. You guys are the best. 10 and 5.
How much do you have saved in this one already?
$30 as of
$30. Okay.
$30 as of today. So we've got 10, 20, 5, 30, $30.
All right.
All right. And next week we're bringing $15 again to this. Am I correct? Can you all let me know? Just give me a yes that we're going to bring $15 again to this. When we're done with this book, what do we have? We have 200, 150, 105, and 30. We have 485 when we're done with this book. 485. That would be a great way to start kicking off for the cruise. 485. And, if by chance you become fully funded for your holidays, or, I know I'm going to speak to Lisa Grateful Me and Janet, the Crafty Saver, and I would love to do our second year of saving for Thanksgiving again. I think we start 20 weeks out and we save for Thanksgiving. So I want to be ahead for Thanksgiving. I want to be ahead for Christmas. Today, if you didn't watch the video today, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a what is it when you give somebody the ending? I actually got to finish Christmas today.
Spoiler alert.
Thank you. Spoiler alert. Christmas for me is done. I want a little bit more for Christmas. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm probably going to do a couple of Christmas in Julys with everybody else. And I'm good. This is a huge, major wow factor for me. I'm not syncing it right away because I want to include it in my last day of the month's savings video. But it is such an amazing feeling. So let's just keep saving and putting money aside and doing some great things together.
Kate Moore says, I'll go on a cruise if Mary Love goes. I'd be the first one overboard.
Oh, you are funny. Funny.
Oh, yeah, you can't
Fun.
get me on one of them big cruise boats. I watched the Jaws movies. Sorry. Ooh, that just scares me. Yeah. I get motion sickness. My husband and I, when we went to Hawaii, we went on a whale watching cruise. And before it left the dock, they told us, you know, if you get seasick, we have ginger capsules that you can take before we leave dock and you won't get sick. Well, we'd never been on nothing like that, so we didn't figure we was going to need nothing. Yeah, we weren't into that cruise probably 15 minutes, and I turned about as green as a gourd and just sicker than a dog. We was up on the top deck because that was the only place my husband could smoke. And he held onto the rails, and I laid down on one of their lounge chairs. Needless to say, we didn't eat, but we sure got to see some beautiful whales. So that was one good thing. So yeah, I don't do cruises. They look a lot of fun.
Okay. Nims, I lost your comment. Can I ask a serious question? Okay. Let's grab some of my sinking funds because I love questions that are like this. I think it's important. So I'm going to zoom out because you're going to get savvy in your own finances the more and more you save. Okay. Grab my book. All right. Do you have any? Okay, and this is for everybody, not just for NIMS. Everybody should have. Do you have sinking fund books? Who has sinking fund books that you just put your sinking fund money into? I want to see a yes. I want to see how many yeses we have. Okay.
Hey, Beth.
Okay. So I personally have 4 books. Will I be adding to this? Yes, I will. In fact, I have to add this. I think I want to add that. This is not a book. Okay. And the other one is this. I need to make one for propane. I need to have a propane sinking fund. So you take sinking fund for things that might require a lot of money in the future, right? So for myself, anybody jump in regards to your sinking fund books. All right, my first sinking fund notebook is all about the holidays, right? And you break them down as you need them to be. I know I give birthday gifts, so this is a priority. So I have sinking fund birthdays. Then, you know what? We might want to go out to dinner for New Year's Eve. I'd like to have that money set aside. Valentine's Day, if you give a gift. Easter, because we put a feast on the table. And for me, it's not always about the gift. It's about the food. For if, you know, I go above and beyond when it comes to food. Gardening, plants are expensive, right? Mother's Day and Father's Day are gifts. Barbecues, I talk about this. So this is just my sinking fund book. We have barbecues throughout the year in the backyard, and each barbecue is an average of $200. It might have gone up since last year. I don't know. But Memorial Day, 4th of July, a few birthdays in between, and Labor Day, and my husband's birthday. If there's 5 barbecues in my backyard at $200 a piece, that's $1,000. That's a heck of a lot of money. Then Halloween, I don't know, I might give this to TJ for the trunk or treat. I might buy the kids their costumes. You just never know. Thanksgiving is a major food player. I personally need a book on that. I don't need Amazon, but it'd be nice to have a little bit of a slush fund. Same thing about Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and then Christmas. These are like important monthly, yearly, like for the year. Then if I went into number 2, I don't know if you have a car, but cars need auto registrations or renewals, right? And inspections. So I like to have that money ready when that happens. Car maintenance always happens. It gets us. Do you want to use your emergency fund? Do you want to use that because it happens account? Maybe not. Have a sinking fund that maybe you can use it for. I have to then have a farm equipment account. I need this for classic cars. You might not. Taxes, property taxes, people taxes. We get taxed for people here. And I need business taxes. And Mary Love, you're going to need business taxes too, just so you know. If you start making money on YouTube, you need to start putting money aside for tax purposes.
Right.
Home improvement. I don't want to spend. Glasses can cost $100, $300. I want to have that money on the side. So these are just some of the big items in my life. And then I move on to other things. So NIMS, write down things that you have to pay a decent amount of money out for and start sinking money into those sinking funds. All right, so let's read what some people have. I'm going to go backwards. Having several is not unheard of. And once you get ahead in one of these, I'm not kidding you, you will then see more savings on a regular basis. Stuff more money in this. It's almost that piggyback effect. Once you get ahead here, you've got now more money to save. Don't go spend that money. Save it, sink it. Save it, sink it. I can't stress that enough.
How much do you set aside each month for your taxes on what you get paid for YouTube? Just a ballpark figure for someone like me.
Okay, I not that I got caught behind the 8 ball this year, but I thought I was good, but I wasn't. I wound up, what did I spend? Did I spend $3,000 on taxes this year? I think I had to pay $3,000 in taxes this year. All I'm saying is put money aside, do a YouTube search, and or a Google search. Got to put money aside.
Right.
Okay, so Jason brought up something, and he writes he has sinking fund accounts. Does anyone use those? Are they called buckets? Does anybody use that bucket? I see. Does anybody have buckets? Let's start with that question. I think it's called buckets. If it's not buckets, someone correct me.
What is that?
All right. All right. Let's go slow because I get so excitable with this. I really do, because this is almost like a passion. All right, NIMS, like the girl said, start there. Take those 2 envelopes and figure out, let's stay on track with that for a second, and then we're going to talk buckets. So NIMS, I took my tracker and my notes, and I wrote down whose birthdays are in what month. I know that I need $100 in January. I know I need $50 in February, $100 in April, but I'm always trying to keep this ahead. As long as I have that money in there for that month, I'm golden. So figure that out, write it down, and then start saving for that. But never stop, even if you get fully funded, so that you're ahead for the next year. Now, all right, so what are buckets? Let's talk about this for a second. And then I want to go back to Jason if he's still here. Buckets is, okay, Jason's got it. Okay, at Ali Bank, there's multiple accounts. You can put your money into a savings account, then take that monies and drop them into sub accounts that they call buckets. I didn't want to have multiple accounts. I don't know why. I thought that the buckets would be really cool. For Alicia, who is Alicia's channel? Is she still on? Someone tell me who Alicia is again. She does prop money. She does prop money. Her savings are prop money.
Oh,
And then she,
from Hands and Bands.
yes, she's the only one that I've ever seen use buckets. Do you know of anybody else that's using buckets?
I've never heard of it.
All right, let's see what it says. The buckets aren't separate accounts. It's one account, and you are just dividing it. Interest in all on one account. Okay. But it's a visual. So instead of you having a notebook saying that you've got like $3,000 in this savings account, you mentally can write down your buckets. Okay. That would be like the high yield savings. Could I do that? I probably could. Maybe I do. Maybe that's a goal. Maybe that's a future goal for me. It's just like having the envelopes, and maybe that's where you take the monies and you use the prop money for it. How many people do that? I'm just kind of curious. I think Robin is a little behind on us. Right, and you know, for the long-term sinking funds, that can definitely work. Because the Haggerty, I'm forever adding to that. That only comes out once a month. But I said this recently in my other video. I have the emergency, right? I have the emergency fund. But to have that $1,000, and this is a perfect example. So I have $1,000 that's already in the high yield savings, and I keep the prop money in there because I know that it's in there. But this 1,000, I don't know why I feel the need for this to sit here. I really don't. And maybe somebody can walk me off that ledge. Keep that 1,000 in here. And I said that when I'm done with this round of 1,000, I will put this in the high yield, and I'll bring that into this. Why do I feel that need? We're talking out loud again, because Lord knows that things happen when we talk out loud.
That's right.
All right, let's read some of the comments, because these comments, I feel like I'm missing them. All right, let's see.
Jack, my girl budgeting says, I heard from other YouTubers and they say 35% of your income from YouTube and so on. Nancy Gilbert, yes, you can do high yield savings on each account. I have CD ladder, HOP account, and emergency account.
What if you keep
savings?
You know what I want to do? I want to log into my Synchrony Bank, and I want to see what the interest was.
Many Brick Budgets asks, should I use prop money and put the actual money in a savings account?
See, that's
I,
all personal preferences.
right. I would say if you're not comfortable having the money in your home, then yeah, I would put it in a savings account.
Okay, so the high yield savings account that I have, right? No, I don't want to give you feedback right now. That was the emergency fund that I finished in December, right? And I added that in on January 31st. Since January 31st to today, 5/19, I have I have $1,010.97 in it. So since January 30th, right? So we're 5 months, right? I gained $10 in interest on $1,000. So I guess part of me is saying, Donna, why are you not putting this money into that high yield? Because you know what? I talk about this all the time. In 24 hours, you can have that money out of that account and into your checking account. Kind of curious what you all do.
Donna, can you talk about rolling the funds? Donna and Lisa Grateful Me do awesome with rolling mini challenges into larger ones. It's beautiful how much easier it is.
Okay, we'll get to that in a second. Let's just finish the comments because we were just talking about rolling with your 100 envelope challenge. Maybe that is my reset. Maybe that because see, I think this is where my mentality goes. Ready? Listen, and you guys can laugh, but this is my thought concept. See, if it's in the envelopes, in the binders, right? This is going to be so backwards. If it's in the binders and it's for something, I have no problem. And this is coming from deep within. Ready? Buckle down. If it's sitting in here, right? I know that it's for a purpose, right? The moment I take it from here and I deposit it, I don't want to touch it. It's like almost electrified. It's like, no, it's in there. I'm not touching it. Find the money somewhere else. Do you understand the disconnect? Once it's in there, I feel like it's in that vault, and you can't touch it because it's in that vault. It's supposed to be in the bank. Do you get it? Do you get? My mind is sick. Oh my gosh. Oh, like, okay, that $1,000 emergency fund. I'm good. It's in there. I'm good. I'm gonna find a way if an emergency came up to utilize. Like, that's in there. That stays in there. I'm gonna grow on that one. I can't wait for this one to be done. I'm gonna take that $1,000. I'm gonna put in there, and it's gonna grow again. But once it goes in there, I don't want to have to touch that. Oh my gosh. Don't we have a therapist in this village? I come on, I need a therapist. Oh. I get the need. I get it. I don't have. I do have. I mean, between the sinking funds and the savings challenges, there is. But you know what? Got to get through my dog, and then you got to get through me. You got to get through John. You got to get through Vinny. You got to get through all of us. And are you really? Do you want a binder with some money in it? I'm not a millionaire. What are you gonna get? But and let me tell you something. I'm gonna throw it at you, and it's probably gonna knock you out. And then if you don't make it out, I'm gonna take my backhoe, my tractor. I'm gonna put my backhoe on it, and I'm going to go bury you deep in my freaking woods, and nobody's gonna find you except the buzzards. when they eat your eyes out. See, I could go dark. I could go dark. See, where's the? Do we have a therapist in the house? Where are you?
I have a pond on my property. They'll never find you. You be fish food.
Fish food.
That's right.
Oh my gosh. Nims,
Hey,
did you ask me? Nims, did you ask me about sending? And forgive me because I did not get to your email. Did you ask me about sending scratch offs to you? I want to see. I just want to wait for Nims's answer. I did. I went very dark. I could go very dark. I could go dark. 0
You're
dark 30.
You're funny.
0 dark Donna. Mm-hmm.
You're funny.
Andrew is running today. I thought so. Okay, so Nims, let me. Do I have international in the house? Let me just tell you this, Nims. There's a whole international section on my.com, but don't even worry about that. If you want scratch offs mailed to you, order like 5 at a time here and there. As long as it ships in this envelope, which are the regular small scratch offs, I will put an international stamp on it for you. And that it's so much easier for me to have this conversation on a live than to try to email you this. But you can order, like, I can put 5 scratch offs in an envelope. 1 to 5. You don't have to order 5, but order the scratch offs, and I will email them. I will mail them to you with an international stamp. So, Nims, you got it. All the way to Australia, if I'm correct.
Lifted up and living. I crack my own self up. She said swimming with the fishes at Mary's.
I don't go in ponds. Do you know the things that are in ponds? I don't go in. The leeches alone will get you.
Hey, I don't have leeches in my pond. They're not allowed.
No.
I got snakes.
Yeah, that too.
I got big
Water snakes and moccasins.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't like those.
Yes, and Lisa just brought up a totally important statement. Your banks have got to be FDIC insured. That means they are backed by the federal government. You're not screwing me over. You may order scratch offs and I will mail them. As long as they fit in a card size envelope, I can mail you. And Alberta I ship my scratch offs to international. As long as it fits in an envelope, the stamp is just an international stamp. Gosh, I've shipped, not I personally. I've shipped to the Netherlands, Australia, England, Germany. I'm trying to think of where else have I shipped to. Yeah, we're international.
Don't go to My Modern Homestead and go to her pond. They got snakes and gators.
Oh, the gators.
I don't got gators in my pond.
And okay, so Mary Baker brings up a total. I think that also sits in the back of my brain. Also, I don't like. We talked about this, and I never like to bring. If something was to happen, credit card's not going to work. You know what I mean? Cash on hand. What is it? Dennis Quaid, right? Talks about this. Hold on, let's ask Google. And here we go. We're going to go down a rabbit hole. Dennis Quaid talks about the shutdown. Let's see what it says. The grid, right? Do you guys? Here you go. Here I go. Get that therapist on hand. Start taking notes. I am huge contingent person. I could be a doomsday prepper. I'm a survivalist. I honor myself as a survivalist. and I have a husband that's a survivalist, and I do believe that we raised our boys to be that way, right? So if something happened, we're gonna find a way to survive, and we surround ourselves with survivalists. And by me putting money into a bank, I don't always trust it, and I think that is also deep, 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 deep in my subconscious. So
Tara said good night. She has to get little ready for bed.
love my girls. Good night, TNT. Love you guys. Do I have any other survivalists on hand? I'd love to know if you guys are contingency people. I just 10 steps ahead. I've got to be all the time. All right. Oh, I agree 100%. I agree 100%. You'll never know everything, and you're not. And that's why you've got to think and not trust everything you see here, unless you're seeing it with your own eyes and you were first person. Then no. Mm-mm. But see, my balance. Okay, I agree with Lisa. Balance is important. So I do. I have my retirement accounts. I have my pensions. I have IRAs, annuities, and that. But that's not the only. Like I have monies in the system, and I'm going to call it the system. So they have enough of my monies. My binders, my envelopes. This is my backup. And I think I am diversified, balanced, all the way around. What did Pat say? I missed it. Let me go back. Pat Steele, only good snakes is a dead snake with tire tracks on it. That's Mary's quote, too.
Got that right. I sat out here one day. I came home from town, and there was a lady out here on the dirt road by my house, and she was just sitting there, and she was looking down at a snake that was sitting there on the road, and he was alive. And I just kind of stopped and had my window down, and she looked at me and she said, "You're going to run that snake over when I move, aren't you?" And I looked at her and I said, "Yes, ma'am, I am." And she looked down at that snake and she said, "Goodbye, snake." She moved. I backed up and I squashed him like a bug on my windshield. I hate snakes. They're not pets. They're legless little demons.
Let me go back to Anne Marie. Mary. Wait, no, I did that wrong. Mary, is it Anne Marie? Who's in the service? Is Anne Marie in the service, or is Mary Baker? Are one of you guys in the service? And let me just address Jack. Jackie is my girl budgeting. Jackie, I'm going to tell you, you say thank you to me, but I want to tell you this. Jackie sent me a very sweet story about her savings and budget journey, and it came with a backstory that she felt she wanted to share with me, and it was personal. And I want to tell you that I am beyond proud of the person that you are and saved and where you're at now. And if I helped this much in your journey, I want to say thank you for allowing me to be a part of that journey. And girl, you've got this, and you're going to go far, and you're going to go ahead, and you're going to know that you've got a village behind you, and that you're never going to be alone in your life ever again. Just so you know. And that goes for everyone. We got 137 people in this chat tonight. And we're 7,200 strong. 7,200 strong on YouTube. I just hit 7,200 today.
Woo, congratulations.
We are a force to be reckoned with for ourselves. Like we've got this. And just knowing that we have one another, this is us now. This is us. I do this, but this is us. We are locked together and we're here for one another. We've got this. So Amory says no. Is Mary? I just wanted to see. We got people on different levels of the video, so I'm losing it here.
Jenny Seidel, I think I hope I didn't butcher that, says she's a military wife.
Ah, that's a strong woman in itself. April, she says she loves this, so much support. Can we break in here for a second, because that hits me. That hits home. And I love that. And I'm going to get rid of these because they glare. And let's talk about the support that happens here. Not here on my channel with just me. Let's talk about the support that you all give to one another here on Sunday Night Lives and within my comment section on my videos. Do you realize, and there's so many other players out there. I'm going to use the word players. And players is the quote for other channels. We have a lot of channels in this chat. We come together. We're a full circle, right? Do you realize how many people are out there using our stuff, but don't play well with us? Do you hear what I'm saying? Do you guys get it? Do you know that there are people out there using, let's say, a hop, but never once talk about us? They're using our hop videos. They're using not our videos, our envelopes, our dash. They're using everything, but they never talk about us. And when I say us, it took all of us to do this hop. Every one of us, from February to May. And it kind of irks me just a little that they don't feel, and don't even tell me that they're uncomfortable coming to us, and that we're like everybody is welcome here. Everybody.
But you with Mama Bear back.
Why is that? I've been seeing a lot of videos. Betty asks, how do you get over anxiety? I like having money at home instead of the bank. I think a lot of people, and men especially, a lot of men will go cash their check on a Friday. And I know this, and I was a man. I lived in a man's world. I worked in a man's world. They would get their check on Fridays, and they would go straight to the check cashing place, take out their funds, and pay their bills that way. Not everybody trusts the higher ups, the banks, like I said, there's no right and wrong. Everybody's got to do what they feel is comfortable inside of. Listen to the voice inside your head, because you're probably right. Because it's got to work for you and for yourself and your family.
Wendy Broadhurst asks, what do you mean, Donna?
What I mean is that people are using our channel.
I think when you were talking, yeah.
And they're not talking about us. Like, okay, here's a prime example. Prime example. On a weekly basis, and when I talk to you, I don't fabricate. I don't. And I try to keep everything 99.9% accurate. See this silly little envelope right here? Here's a pop-up quiz. Ready? Who can answer this question? this envelope right here. Where do you get this envelope? I'm not going to talk. I'm just going to ask you, where would you go to find that envelope?
Which one?
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh,
Now don't answer it, Mary.
okay.
Where do you guys get this from? Wendy's got it. Wendy,
Lisa got it.
Right. Okay. This is why I edited my video today. Do you know how many times a week I get an email, a message on my Etsy messaging or my .com messaging? Hi, I've searched your Etsy. I've searched your .com. Where do I get the ding, ding, ding folder? Why? Because they went to somebody else's channel. They saw that channel was using it, but that channel never says, go to Donna Powered by Creativity. It's free. She's giving this to you for free.
You got a bunch of smart villagers in your village. They all knew where it was at.
Right. Can I just tell you, it's exhausting. Exhausting. So when I started that little tangent, which I don't like to get into, about people doing the hop, but they're not hopping with us to channel. They are taking this hop. They're taking the hop. Let me show you what they do. And I've seen probably about 10 channels doing this. They take the hop, they take the free envelopes, they take $18, and they sit at their desk, and they go, there's a hop, and we're going to save $18, and this is what we're going to do. We're going to put $1.04, and they're doing it all by themselves, all, there's no camaraderie. There's no village. There's no yours, mine, and ours. Why? Why is that getting? Well, it's making me nuts. But I gotta let it go. You know what, Tina? Tina, you brought up a great point. And I actually had a conversation with my husband about this today, and I spoke to Mary about it yesterday. I was actually contemplating that. But then I'm torn because that doesn't feel like right either. It's not even about giving credit to the originator, Jack. It's about being a community. It's not about me or Budget with Mama Bear, because we're giving shout outs to other channels. We're bringing other channels into us. We're creating a togetherness. And they're taking that challenge, that book, those envelopes, and they're doing it all by themselves. So that means they didn't go over to the My Modern Homestead on Thursday. They did not go over to Maris. They're not heading over to Laura on Tuesday. And then that means they're not going over to the Crafty Saver on Thursday. That doesn't sound fair. And it's amazing. Here I am. And I knew who went on Thursday, who went Saturday, and who's coming up. Why? Because we are a community. And I appreciate every single one of you more than you can imagine. And not just the people with channels, the people without the channels. Because we wouldn't be without one another. Someone reel me in. It's sad.
It is. But I know I sure am having fun with it.
Because then it's like, let me grab that book. So then, hold on. Is Jan still here? Where's my Jan? Jan's still here, right? So here it is. And I still have it. I still have it. So here we have Jan. Jan puts this together. She puts this together, and she's one of our villagers. And she's like, oh my gosh. And then we've got to probably double this, if not triple this, or quadruple it, because there's going to be so many people out there doing the hop that we don't even know are a part of our village. How awesome. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. And did I think that was going to happen? No, in a million years. I thought people would say, I want to be a part of it. Can we play together? Come play in the sandbox with us, basically, right? Us.
Hey, Tammy. Hey, Shelly's Craft Corner.
No, Oma, that's not what I'm saying. Oma, you are in the village, and it's not a matter of mentioning me. It's I guess what it is that I don't know what it is. I guess that maybe it's people coming over for something. You know what? I don't know. I went off. I got to think about this. It's somewhere within my subconscious, and maybe I can't get the words out, but there's an irk in there somewhere.
Linda Powers, what does the background noise sound like?
It's
She
like
says
a
the
heartbeat.
background.
There's a heartbeat. Is your microphone blocked?
No, it's on my phone.
It's stopped now. Face the phone.
Uh-huh.
When you face the phone, it stops.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's see what everybody's saying. Fiona says, Mary, when you want to talk, can you do me a favor? Can you just raise your hand and I'll unmute? When you want to talk, can you raise your hand and I'll unmute the mic?
Okay.
All right, this way we don't get that heartbeat. Fiona, I wanted to read your comment. And our village does outnumber it. All right, you know what? We said we were going to talk about the upcoming June. And I wanted to invite back previous channels for June only. So I'm going to go on the 2nd. Let me zoom you back in. So do I have any of the original channels in here? Let's, am I good now? Is it me? Oh, it's the wind from the window. Okay, how's that now, everybody? Okay. 5 by 5. Oh, we've got Anna, are you a dispatcher? Is it? Hold on. Go ahead.
I shut my window.
Yeah, but it's something on your microphone. Is your phone not stable on that device?
Yeah. It's not moving.
Can you just maybe tap your phone to see if the sound goes away? Just tap it, like a little tap.
Is it sounding all right now?
Yes,
She
ma'am.
says it's back. Michelle says it's back. Do I have a fan going? Nope. I only hear the sound when Donna is talking. Now I do. Not sure what it is. I shut my window. There's no fan going.
How's it now?
Super Psycho Mom says I hear it bad when Donna is talking. It comes and goes.
All right, Mary, can you go out and come back in? It might be
okay.
a glitch. Can you try that?
Okay.
All right, now I'm talking. Do you guys, I'm here by myself. Can you guys hear it still? I just want to double check. When Mary was muted, it stopped. It's on my end still? Okay, I'm still talking, so I'm going to, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it's clear. Am I correct? Hi, An. We're all clear? Better? Okay, so there was a glitch between the two. Sometimes you got to go out and come back in. All right. All right, how's that now?
Can you hear me now?
Yes. Okay, I don't hear it now at all. Okay. All right, we seem to be good.
Okay.
It's gone. Looks like we're good. Sometimes the guest has to go out and come back in. All right. All right, looking good now. Do I have anyone that has done a hop before? So do we have anybody? April, we said the 6th for you, am I correct? Let me get done with April first. April, Budgeting Sisters is going to do the 6th. For some reason that's ringing in my brain. All right, Budget with Mama Bear. Can you see the calendar? Would you like to pick a date? Okay, April, is the 6th good for you? Jack, you can join for June. Okay, so we got the Budgeting Sisters. All right, I would like to give, all right, you'll do a Sunday. So Budget with Mama Bear, you're going to get the 9th. Let me see something. Who else we got? Oma, can I have you in April? Can you, Oma, I would love to have you. Can we talk about you in April? I do want to bring back originals for June. So Judy, all right, I want to go slow. All right. Okay. All right. We have my girl budgeting. All right, but Oma, it's up to you to remind me, okay? Yeah, Judy, Laura. All right, let me get this. June, she had to leave already. Lisa. All right, hold on. July. I meant to say July. Yes, July. Oma. All right. Let's do Judy. I wanted to see who. I don't want to miss anybody. Jack, my girl budgeting. Can I give you the 11th? Judy, can I give you the 13th? I'm gonna pencil you guys in. Judy, save with Judy. Save with Judy. Laura, I'm gonna give you the 16th. Laura Bell. I would like to give Mary a spot, and I'd like to give Andra a spot also because she's not here tonight. So Mary, can I give you the 18th?
Wherever you need me.
Okay. Mary Love. And then I'll give Traveling Savings Chief. And then we have 3 spots left. Who else is in the crowds that were original? Am I forgetting? Janet. I would like to give Janet. Is my modern Janet, my modern homestead, and the Crafty Saver. Is Janet still here? Dragonfly. Okay. All right, let's do that. Let's do Dragonfly Saves. Thank you
Janet was
for
here
pointing
a
out.
minute ago.
All right, I'll give Janet my modern homestead. The 25th, and then I will give Janet the crafty saver. Okay, and then I'm actually going to. I didn't do. Put July in the wrong spot. All
Yeah,
right,
Janet's
Oma.
still here.
Janet, are you good? Frugality is Life is coming up this month, so okay.
Fiona said her birthday is the 18th.
Of June or July?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Happy birthday. All right. So let's just look at July. I'm not going to do dates, but Oma, I'm gonna write a note for you. This way I know. And then who else? Fiona, you're gonna want another spot for July. So I'm gonna put frugality.
Janet said it sounded great for her day.
Thank you. So, and then I also want to give Maris and Maris Way of Life. I want to include them. And then I want to do Mari's channel with Budget and Chaos.
Fiona said yes, please, for July on a Sunday.
All right, I'm going to put Sunday on there. That's in my notes. Okay, I think, did I miss anybody? Can someone let me know? Donna by Creative, I have a spot in July. Yes, Miss An. I would love that. Craft and budget with An. I'm not doing dates yet, but for the newbies, I'm actually writing you all down. For the newbies, you do know that you have to have your envelopes in numbered order, and you have to have whether you have the real money in each envelope, or if you're not saving the full amount with us, which is fine too, you just have to have that prop money in there so that the envelope numbers match everyone. But if you're not saving that amount, that's totally okay. Bye, Steph. So as long as you meet those requirements, like I said, if it's not in your budget to save that $18 a week, that's 100% okay. But the envelope has to show it.
Many Brick Budgets asked, could she do a day?
Mini brick budgets. I have to review your channel. Can you please? I want to, because I'm not clickable from here. Can you please send me an email at donnapoweredbycreativity@gmail.com, and I have to review your channel. I just got to make sure that everything it fits everything. Doesn't mean, no. I just have to make sure that it's all good. Meaning that you know that the envelopes have to be in order and things like that. Unfortunately, a few people previously, I just got to look over your channel. That's all it is. That's fine.
Craft and Budget with On says any day will work. Thank you.
Okay. In order and saving full amount. Okay. You know what? Let's see. You know what? Definitely reach out to me on email and we will have a conversation, and we should be able to work things out for July. Just gotta let me watch a couple of your videos. The Dramatic Panda. Did we not write her down? All right, so we can put her into July. We'll add her. Panda. Okay. All right.
And they said you're missing the 30th of June.
Oh, I actually am. Is she still here?
The dramatic panda?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, she's still here.
Okay. Does the 30th work for you? If so, I'll pencil you in.
Works for
Okay.
her.
All right. And really what's going to happen is in July, what I would like to do is if there's going to be newbies for the first time involved in July, I want to run it so that it is a what was I calling everybody, like an oldie, like an older, like original. Thank you. I was trying to come up with an original, a newbie, original, newbie.
Yeah.
I wanted
I was
to
about
so
to
that
feel
this way,
ancient.
excuse me.
I was
What'd you
about to
say?
start to feel. I was about to start to feel ancient.
You are ancient. Oh my God.
I am not.
Original, OG, OG. Okay. Come on, you know that sometimes words don't come out of my mouth the right way.
Yeah, it's called radiators.
So July, and I said the word a couple of times. So July will be originals, but I'm sorry, June will be originals, and July will be a newbie, an original, a newbie, an original. Only so that we keep things in order. And then after you get it done the first time, you become an original. It's like almost like Girl Scouts. You gotta, you gotta do a task and then you get the badge, right? OS, Original Savers. You go, Jan.
Right. The budgeting sister says I need to get some sleep. 4:30 a.m. will be here soon. Excited to be on next Sunday.
All right, we will see you next Sunday, my friend. That
Mary
works.
Baker says I just want to sing. Well, sing away, sweetheart.
What do you want to sing? I want to know what she wants to sing.
I
Let's
have
go
no
to
idea.
the hop. I got you. Let's go
Oh,
to the
baby.
hop.
Oh, baby.
Honestly, can I tell you? I wanted to see if that song was still if I was allowed to use it within the video. But there was too many rules and regulations to use music in YouTube. So I wanted to add something for just the hop music.
Omar Craft says, hey, Donna, I think you missed my comment. I have my envelopes in order and saved the full amount, but I didn't use any of the prop money as I am keeping the cash in the envelope and condensing it.
Which is all perfect. I mean, I do the same thing, but the original 25 prop money was a freebie. I don't even know where my hop is. And just so that they know it's out there. So if you were doing the video, let's do this as an example. You have your original monies in here. Now my envelope's not in order because I did not dump my money yet for this week. So I'm not taking my money out, but my $25 is bundled with the prop money, just so that you tell everybody that there is prop money available if they need to take the money out of here and use it. So I love it that you're all in order, but I would love for it, like, as an example, if you're going to be a newbie and you're coming in, I'm going to go over everything on how you've got to tell them that this is available to them. And, if they got to pull this money out, it's okay. So we just want to let everybody know that they can do them any way they want, and we have some tools to get them to do that. And whether or not they want to keep the money in the envelope is up to them and their needs. So I think that's great. But the prop money still has to get talked about, basically, right? Or should get talked about, not has to. And then your envelopes have to be in order. And you always have to shout out the channel before you and the channel after you. But I send you an in-depth email, and I give you the links so that people can get the calendar, because now that we have this, I can start working on this. And I give you an email, and in that email, it's actually got linkable links. So that once you copy from my email and put it under your description box, people could just press on that and go straight to the channel, which is a great resource. But I'm so happy that, we're 2 weeks before the month and this is done. And now I can take this and I can run with it. And I also include the thumbnail with it. And the thumbnail always has to be used so that people know how to find you all, find the hop. I agree. The calendar is actually a great tool.
Yes, it is.
Yes. Oh yeah. I mean, but you know what? With each month that we're getting into the hop gets, I don't know, more organized, so to say, right? It really does. It because we were relying on people, saying, and sometimes we forget to put things in there. We all I make mistakes all the time. It's okay. We're all human. But now we have a reference. Yeah. I wish, you know what, maybe I go back. Excuse me for yawning. Maybe I go back and I make, see, I put more things on my plate. Maybe I go back and do April and March and I put those calendars, just to have a reference that when we're done, we could be like, yeah, you remember when? Wow, you're saving an extra $1? Nice. Oh, Wendy, that works. See, you're taking it and using it exactly the way your budget allows you. See, routine, habit. It's such a good thing to become a habit of saving money. Yeah.
Mary Baker says, my favorite thing I've seen Mary Love do. Oh my God, what did I do? That scares me. I don't know. That scares me. Mary Baker, what did I do?
So, Nims, let me ask you a question, my friend. How could we make that easier for you? Can you just take 5 coins? Can you just do a coin a day and then swap it out for your? Do you have a $5 bill in Australia? How can we make it easier for places that don't have a dollar bill? Because Canada doesn't have a dollar bill. Australia doesn't have a well, I guess it'd be London also, right? England? Because those are all. That's what you do. Okay. Yeah, the prop money is definitely. I'm loving all the comments. I love that I can actually sit back and read them now.
Right.
The beginning of the live is so tornado-like. There's so much to talk about, and you're like, do I have enough time to cover everything?
Mary Baker says, like, remember Donna was like, start a channel, have an Etsy, and it was awesome how creative you were, Mary. Well, thank you very much.
Aw.
I was afraid you was going to say I'd done something crazy. Because that wouldn't be too far-fetched.
All right, so that's what Tina, you do, and Tina's in Australia, right? Good night, Jason.
Night, Jason. Hi,
Hi,
Nettie.
Nettie. Hi, Nettie girl. Nettie uses prop money. All right. That works. I actually here's a good is Shar still here? I wonder if Char's still here. I actually said to John, we were coming home from Long Island this week, and it says like 300 miles to Montreal on the road. And this is okay. First, I see the sign that says 300 miles to Montreal. And I'm like, oh, let's just keep going to Montreal. And John's like, I'm not going all the way to Montreal. And there is a fire truck. Like, this was the other night. And there's a fire truck. And as I'm driving past it, I'm reading, because I'm always curious of a fire truck on the highway. Where's it from and where's it going to based on the town? This fire truck was from Toronto, and it still had 300 miles to Montreal. So you know that once it crossed that Canadian border, it had to go to the left. So I'm thinking, I was trying to do the math in miles in my head, and I'm like, he's got like another 10-hour drive at 50 miles an hour because the fire truck couldn't go that fast. But I thought it was so cool to see a Toronto fire truck this week. So all my Canadian people, you guys were all on my mind.
Trina, hippies, puppies, and kittens budget says, Donna, when will the cruise trackers be available?
What kind of tracker do you want for the cruise? Am I missing something? What kind of tracker do we need?
I have no idea.
You're talking about you're talking about this? The book? The budgeting book?
Jen says it's on your .com.
This is on the .com already. It's under books. I so want to go back to Canada. I do. And I'm like, but do I start a sinking fund for Canada now? I'm like, all right, see, let's go back, because I did not have a sinking fund for little getaways. I didn't. And when I think about, where is it? This, and I realized how much money a 4-day weekend is going to be. I was just like, oh my gosh, right? Because I really don't venture far. And I'm like, wow. And then I'm sitting here going, I want to go to Canada. And I'm like, Donna, you better put together a binder to go to Canada. I'm thinking, maybe, see, everything for me is like, oh, maybe I'll do that in the fall. I'm like, how much more am I going to fit into the fall? There's not enough full days. I want to go to Canada. I want to go back. Maybe I go to Canada. Maybe I go to Canada in October to see a Montreal Canadian game. How about those Rangers? Oh, oh. Yes, I want to go. Maybe we head north. I want to head north. But I am going to Canada. I'm going to Nova Scotia. How many people on here saw the Northern Lights last week?
I totally missed it.
Comment me. I don't think it went as far south as you. Did it?
I don't know. I totally missed it.
Mama Bear got
she got
back out and got to see it. Is the end of October considered winter in Canada? Okay, so wait, all of you guys got to see it. Oh, Kentucky got to see it. Central
They did.
Louisiana.
Yeah, they did it. Did down in Louisiana.
They saw
Texas
it
was
here.
cloudy.
I did not see it. I did not. I was so bummed. And that's on my bucket list. Yeah,
Nancy
Virginia
Gilbert says
and
it's beautiful.
Tennessee.
Yeah, Nancy Gilbert says it's beautiful in Georgia. I totally missed it.
You saw it in Australia too. Even New Zealand. Wow. I was sleeping too, Nettie. Nettie, were you are you feeling okay? Somebody said they weren't feeling okay today. I think it was Nettie. Yes, Donna powered by Cree. No, my to for the requests that you asked for it is ask Donna for it at gmail.com. That's where you ask the requests. Yeah, ask Donna for it. You had to see me. I'm thinking, how can I come up with something that's not super long? And that came out of my brain this morning. I'm like, yeah. I'm afraid to check that email. Can I be honest?
Surely not.
Yes, I am.
I'm going to have to send you an email to that one because I got one I want you to make just for me.
Uh-oh.
Nobody
Okay.
else would need it. Not the
Okay.
specific one that I want.
Okay. I think the same things when I create myself things. Like in a million years, I
Well,
didn't think anybody would want the Salem book.
the one that I want you to create, though, is being a cancer survivor of mesothelioma for 15 years.
Oh, wow.
Mary Baker says, no, that's literally her email for reals.
Yes, it is. That's the one that you can only ask you ask for it's for.
There you go. Woo, mercy.
I
Whew.
know. I'm feeling that too. We are on what is this, 2.5 hours, 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Thank you,
Um
Mary.
we're gonna cut this off, and I think it was such an amazing evening. We covered so many amazing topics. Thank you for
Yes, we
letting me
did.
vent for a few minutes. I appreciate you all.
Thank you,
I love the
Fiona.
fact that we have our June calendar is booked, and we've already got a few for July. That just it makes my heart just like smile.
Thank you, Jan and Minnie.
But I'm going to tell you this: everybody's got a little homework. Not so much for next week, but just put this in the back of your head. If we are going to be working on $1 a day keeps debt away, right? And we're going to finalize the hop in December. What do you want to see? And of course, we're working on the 101 challenge. What do you think we should save for starting the first? I'm not looking for an answer right now. Think about this. Start thinking about what we want to do as a theme for January and denomination, because we'll still have the $1 a day in play. And, maybe we come up with saving money 102 or 201 or 20. What was the college courses? It'd be like police science 101, police science. What would be the next number in college courses? God, that's a long time ago.
Don't make me lie. I didn't go to college. I done good to go through school.
201. Thank you, Lisa. I knew you were going to answer me. All right, maybe we have a 201. 201? I'm going to go back to look at my college books. And then, how many strong are we? You want to see one last thing? No, you know what? I'm going to bring it into a video. 2.0.
2.0.
2.0. Yeah, we're going to call tonight over. And then I have something else I'd like to share with you eventually in regards to savings and budget from over 20 years ago that I'm going to show you. But that's how long I have been numbers. But I'll blow your mind on that next week. It'd be nice to have a month ahead book. You know what? Topic of conversation next week is going to be month ahead. Let's think about it. What do we need to achieve that goal? Let's talk about that. That is going to be the topic of our conversation next week. How do we get a month ahead? All right, everyone. Mary, thank you so much. Mary, don't get off here. We're going to say goodnight to everybody, and then you and I will stick around.
Okay. Everybody have a great evening. Have a fantastic week. God be with each and every one of y'all.
Love you guys. See you in the next one. And yes, Jan, bring that to the table next week. Good night, everyone.
Bye.